Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we have something very interesting to talk about here. I've received a few emails talking about this, asking me about this. I've received a few messages as well, and all of the questions relate back to something that supposedly happened last night, at least in my time zone. Apparently, allegedly, Dragon's Rising Season 3, the entirety of the first part, all 10 episodes, was leaked on Peacock, the infamous streaming service that leaked Season 2 Part 2 months early. However, I don't believe that for a second, for a number of reasons. From what I've seen, the storyline goes as follows here. Apparently last night on Peacock, all of the episodes were up, but only for a few minutes. No one was able to record anything. No one was able to gather actual proof. Like, no screenshots were taken of any episodes, no video recordings were actually achieved, nothing like that. And the proof, quote unquote, the proof that people did find is very weak. And I will be explaining why in today's video. Essentially, this video is to debunk this entire situation. No, Peacock did not leak the entirety of Season 3 Part 1. It did not happen, and here's why. Okay, so here we have the main screenshot, I guess you could say, again, allegedly showing all of the episodes on Peacock. I say allegedly because, again, I do not think this is real in the slightest. Bunch of red flags in this image alone. The first red flag is that none of the episode thumbnails that we can see here contain a new image. They are literally all pictures that we've seen before, either in a trailer or some of those individual images that have dropped in the past. Every single one of these pictures we have seen before. None of them are new. None of them show any new scenes, nothing new. These are all images that we've seen before, almost as if whoever made this did not have any new images to work with. The second red flag is that a lot of these episode descriptions have grammatical mistakes. For example, in Season 2, Episode 2, this is just a run-on sentence here. Eren nurses Ras back to health as they continue his training. Meanwhile, their trail leads the ninja into more danger. Instead of a comma being there, should be a period. Meanwhile should be capitalized, and meanwhile should have a comma after it. That would make more sense grammatically. A lot of the descriptions here are grammatically correct, but again, some of them do have small grammatical mistakes that do not help the credibility of this image at all, and it's kind of, again, a dead giveaway, combined with the fact that we do not have any new images for the thumbnails, that this is a fake image put together by someone just trying to, again, spread around the illusion that the episodes did leak early. We also do have some screenshots like this, which shows a blacked out screen. I've seen a few conflicting storylines regarding this right here. I've seen some folks say, well, obviously you can't take screenshots from Peacock. They black it out so you can't actually see the image after you take a screenshot. More on that momentarily. I will prove that statement wrong as well. I've seen other reports that no, the episodes just dropped like this. There was no image. There was no actual picture to be found at all. It was just the subtitles, with or without the actual audio, depending on who you talk to. It's not like people can get their stories straight surrounding this alleged leak as well. Yeah, I don't buy that either. I do not buy that the episodes were just on Peacock for a very limited time with no picture and, just subtitles. I do not believe that for a second. Plus, again, going back to the idea of you cannot screenshot things on Peacock because Peacock won't let you, it'll just black out the image. Here's a screenshot that I took from Peacock just on my computer, just simply using the print screen button on my keyboard. It's that easy. From what I can figure out, Peacock is not like Netflix. You can actually take screenshots of the episodes. Now, the reason why I've screenshotted this episode in particular, this is Season 2, Episode 1, the Blood Moon, just for an example. As you can see here, we have 22 seconds down here that I've paused on. keep that in mind. That is significant. Because going back to this screenshot of allegedly Season 3, Episode 1, as you can see, we have the line here, "A great warrior of the dragon army." That comes from the clip that we saw a while ago, featuring the flashback of Thunderfang fighting the Archdragon of Focus. This is confirmed to be the very first scene of Season 3. This is how the season actually opens. It opens with this scene, pretty much unedited from what I can figure out. I could totally see the start of this clip being the start of the entire season. Now again, we have 22 seconds screenshotted here because that is when that line is dropped in this clip. And again, we know that this is the very first scene of Season 3. The season opens with this scene right here, as confirmed by several people that actually work on the show. Therefore, this line would appear 22 seconds into the episode. Where it's paused right here, where this screenshot was allegedly taken, that is not 22 seconds into the episode. This is 22 seconds into an episode. You can see how little of the episode is watched here. That's 22 seconds. With this, you're looking at about maybe 2 minutes right here. Plus, it's really convenient that the actual time is not in this screenshot down here. Like this, showing how much of the episode has been watched versus how much time the episode will take up, that is nowhere to be found in this screenshot. Again, very convenient there. Wouldn't it make sense if this is 22 seconds into the first episode of Season 3 for the actual progress bar to look similar to this episode, which is actually 22 seconds in? Again, another major red flag and another thing that tells me that this whole thing is just entirely fake. I think this definitely seals the deal for this entire event. The entire, oh, Season 3 was leaked on Peacock early but was taken down a few seconds after, that whole thing has just been debunked here. It just doesn't make any sense. There are too many red flags with everything that I've pointed out in today's video. I believe this is 100% fake. Now, the reason why people believed this, obviously it's very, very common knowledge that this happened last time Ninjago was coming out with new episodes. Like I mentioned in the intro, Peacock did leak the entirety of Season 2 Part 2 several months early, and it was very devastating for a lot of Ninjago fans, myself included, and it was also devastating for a lot of people that work on the show. I would hope this time around Peacock had a little bit more sense, and we have been talking recently about how LEGO themselves seem to be more protective over the episodes, over Ninjago leaks this year specifically. I don't think a massive leak like what happened last year is very likely this year. Of course, that's just my opinion. Things could always change. The entirety of Season 3 could leak tomorrow for all I know. But in terms of this right here, this is not one of those massive leaks. This, again, was just some gigantic hoax that some folks, unfortunately, believed. So I just wanted to make this video debunking the entire situation. No, Season 3 of Dragons Rising did not leak early. This entire thing was just one gigantic hoax, not real in the slightest. So with that being said, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Leave all of your thoughts down below in the comments. What exactly do you think about all of this? And hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you guys did, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.